So next one, the exhortation to be lightened as an eagle refers to the looking with one's eyes, which means to say that one should be quick to close one's eyes to avoid seeing evil, as that is the initial stage of sin. Okay, so this we're going to spend some time to explain. The eye sees something prohibited, then the heart desires, and finally the organ of activity, there is the limbs, complete the transgression. So we have to explain this. So let's start with the explanation that there is not here. Okay, that's like more like Talmud explanation about eagle. So they say to be light as an eagle. So our sages say light as an eagle. Eagle is the huge bird, right? It's probably the heaviest bird. So how is it light? And then they explain that meaning light, right, in double quotes, right, light that eagle goes the highest than all other birds. Despite of his weight, right, he goes the highest. So they say, learn from the eagle. So he has some disadvantage compared to the small birds, right, that weigh nothing, right? So he goes the highest. So work on yourself, right, and you can reach unbelievable heights, despite of the weight. Use this weight as your advantage. Okay, here what they say, the eagle have as you may maybe heard many times, there is a expression eagle eye, right? Eagle eye meaning that eagle rides from very far high. It sees all of these small rabbits or small mouse or whatever small like animals, and it attacks. And okay, so meaning that eagle has quick eyes, meaning that we have to close our eyes. So and I'm talking about men, right? Women also, but we're talking about men. So actually I heard this lecture just recently. So it says one of the French philosophers says, very interesting. So he said the eyes see what mind is ready to see. So if a mind of a person, if a guy is outside in a summer and he's in a city, right? So and his mind is looking for these not properly clothed ladies, that's what his eyes are going to see. If he looks for I don't know for trees, he's going to see all of the trees. That's one that's explanation, right? But then but once he sees it, so it's all of the sins come from the eyes,
right?
From the eyes, right? So all of the jealousy, for example, he saw that his neighbor has a bigger apartment, a better car, bigger this, better this, whatever, right? So and it starts from the eyes. Why? Because he was looking.
Yeah.
Because he was looking. And here we say is, or if he saw a woman not properly dressed, or even properly dressed, and his imagination imagined her without all of these things, right? So first he saw, then it entered his mind, and the scary thing is that this image can stay in his mind for many years. And then
like the subconscious.
Yes, and then these images, these things, these thoughts guarantee to bring him to actions. And even actions this guy is going to do with this girl today, it might be inspired something that he saw last week or a year ago. You understand? So it was staying in his subconscious, and it was constantly cooking, constantly.
Right.
So, but if you don't feed your subconscious, right? If you don't look, so that's so you're in a much better position. So you don't have all of these temptations, right? So that's we're going to
Actually, I've noticed that, like, because I've averted my eyes, like, since I started doing Torah, and I've noticed my temptations have gone down, but my Yetzirah has gone up. Like, like I feel like things are being presented to me just for me to look up, and I constantly have to, like, battle the world just to, like, keep myself straight, But the one thing that scares me is just, I walk, like, no matter where I am, Target, this, I'm just like, okay, look down, HaShem is looking at me, he's going to play this all for me in Shemayim.
Yes.
I gotta just look down.
That's a Jewish way of thinking, first of all. And second, so we will look down, that's what I do. But you must know one thing. You must know one thing. That in this world, you're being paid for your achievements. Meaning, if you work in a store, so let's say you work for commission, so this boss says, so I give you base salary $200 a week, for example, and plus 5% of 10% of your commission. So if you don't sell anything, so he give you zero commission, zero, right? But because why? Because you were not successful. So he would, if you come for your check, so he said, no, I'm not paying you this week because you produce zero, right? That's the way that this world is. Or for example, better example, if you take your car to mechanic and you say there is some noise and this and that, or maybe some wires and I don't know, okay. So and then you come, like he said. Come 3 days later, stuff like that. You come 3 days later, and he said, "Okay, Mike, very nice. So you owe me Moshe, right, Moshe." So he said, "Moshe, everything is good. You owe me $7,000, and I need another 3 days." So you said, "You normal? I owe you $7,000 for what? For what?" I mean, he said, "I was looking for this issue. I took your card apart." All of these things, and 5 people were working for 3 days non-stop, and I changed this and it did not work, change this. So basically I changed half of your car, and there is still noise, but don't worry, in 3 days I'll find the issue. So you would be very upset at this guy. You would take him to court, this and that, because right? Because why is he charging? He did not accomplish anything in 3 days. And he wasted your time, and on top of that, he wants payment. That's this world, right? That's Baruch Hashem. That's now how HaShem operates. HaShem rewards us for our efforts.
Right.
So it's A for efforts, right? So, and it says that if you had an opportunity to do a sin, for example, you walking in the aisle of this Target, and it's a good smell, right? Some people like put so much, these women, so much perfume, even men, right? So it's beautiful smell, and you want to look up, and you don't. So HaShem count this as a mitzvah for you. And the harder it is not to look up, the bigger reward. So just because you did not do sin, HaShem is going to reward you. So all of this, it's not for free.
Good to know.
So you're not. Remember with HaShem, you not volunteer. That is working for free, and you just because you're a nice guy. Absolutely not. You're working for a huge payment.
Yeah.
Okay, continue. The eye see something prohibited, and the heart desires, and finally the organs of activity. There is the limbs. Complete the transgression. So if it's okay, so wherever limbs, different limbs. Okay.
I got it.
Okay.